Hey guys, how's it going? Just a quick update today on the last video that I made. Last time you saw me, I was in Ikea buying a mattress topper, and I said that I would let you know how it went after using it for a couple of days. Well, I've used it for I think 2 or 3 nights now, I can't remember. Either way, it's going well. I think it was a successful purchase after all that. I'm getting a better night's sleep and my back isn't so stiff when I wake up, which was the main aim when I went out there and got it. Someone was asking me how much it was as well. It was $59 Australian, which was the cheapest one that they sell in Ikea, but I didn't buy it based on the fact that it was the cheapest. I bought it because it was the best suited for the job. Normally when I buy things, I don't go based on price. I try and go based on, is it going to be the right thing for the job? Is it, the best quality I can get? So that worked out well. It seemed like the more you paid, the thicker they got, and I really only wanted a sort of 1 or 2 inch thick bit of foam. So it's worked out pretty good. It's given me a better night's sleep and didn't cost me too much to do so. Also, since the last video, I had someone ask me about my drone. They wanted to know a little bit more information on the drone and things like specs and things like that, what model it is. So I went and got it, and I've brought it out with me today. I normally don't keep it in the car for obvious security reasons, or in the van, sorry. So I keep it at someone's house, just unless I'm using it. I've gone and got it, and I'm just heading out somewhere where I can park up. Alright, so I've just pulled up at one of my preferred little hangout spots here so I can show you this drone. Just got the back door open, as you can see, and I've set up the drone on the bed so I can give you a closer look at it. So this is the drone that I use. It's a DJI Phantom 3 Professional, and that's the controller. And then this is the cable that I use to connect it to a phone or a tablet or whatever you use. So basically, this is the Professional edition, and there's a standard, a professional, and there's an advanced in between there as well. Now the difference between the professional and the one below it, the advanced, is that the professional has the 4K capabilities with the camera. I'm not sure of the difference between the standard and the advanced and the professional. I think the standard has quite a few less features than the professional, but the main difference between the Pro and the advanced is the camera. So mine can do 4K video recording, which I don't intend to do. I actually haven't tested that out. I've gone 1080 before. Most of the time I use 720 for my videos because that's what I upload them to YouTube in anyway, and that's what I edit in, so I don't think they really need to be more than that at this stage while I'm using my phone and that for the video. Once I get a bit more advanced and start getting some better cameras, or GoPro or something like that, I might experiment with 1080, but you really don't need 4K on YouTube. It's a bit overkill. So as far as specs with the drone, with this one, it's got the standard DJI 4K camera on there. I think that's made by Sony from what I've read. It's got the stabilizing platform and the built-in gimbal and everything, so you get really smooth shots in that without too much effort. What else has it got? It's got GPS, so it uses GPS for the positioning. It uses a micro SD card, which slots in there, and they actually supply you with a micro SD card when you buy it, which I thought was pretty cool. It's got sonar for when it doesn't have GPS signal. It'll actually cut into sonar, and it'll use that. So if you're indoors or something like that, it'll use sonar. It's pretty crazy when you think about it, how much technology is in this little toy. It gives you full flight telemetry as well, so it'll give you your velocity and your height and your distance from the controller, and even has a little map on there with GPS and everything. It's pretty crazy. As far as speed and things like that, it'll do I think 16 meters per second. It'll go, that's sort of 16 meters per second in a straight line. If you're going up, it'll do 5 meters per second ascending, and down it'll do 3 meters per second descending. And as far as how high it goes, now legally in Australia at least, I don't know about other countries, but legally you can only go 120 meters, because once you go above that you get into the sort of flight path of aircraft and things like that, so they don't want you going above that. So I have mine electronically limited to 120 meters on the app that you get, so you can actually choose, and it won't go any higher than that. It gets to 120 meters, sorry, and just stops. I think though, if you were to de-restrict it, from what I read online, I don't know how accurate this is, but it did say something about 6,000 meters above sea level. That sounds a bit crazy to me, but that's what they said on their website. Either way, it definitely goes a lot higher than 120 meters, but not legally. Yeah, so that's the gist of that. So this here is the controller that you use. This is obviously for the professional edition. I think the standard is different to this, but this is where you put your tablet or your phone, and then they supply you with a micro USB cable. So if you've got a Samsung device, you can use that. If not, if you're using Apple, you just use your own charging cable, and you plug it in and connect it into there, and it links up with the app and everything, and you can see on the screen what the camera is seeing. So it's pretty awesome. You can be 120 meters up in the air and being able to see what the drone sees. Also, you've got this little button here which is quite handy if you lose sight of the drone or anything like that. If there's some kind of emergency, you press that and it's a return home button, so it'll actually fly itself home based on the parameters that you set in the app. So if you say to it, you can't go lower than 30 meters, just so it avoids trees and houses, it will fly back above 30 meters and then drop straight down on the landing point from where you took off, where you set the home point to. And yeah, there's other buttons and things like that, but it's probably not ultimately that important in this video. Okay, hopefully that answered any questions about the drone. If not, just leave me a comment. And also, if you have any more video requests or you want me to cover any other topics, just let me know. I got to get out of here now and go do some stuff. I got some work to do, so I will check back with you guys again soon. Hey guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And if you want any questions answered, just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. Bye.